Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting draw along with Thomas and Friends. Today, as I mentioned yesterday, we're going to be doing your girl, Emily. This is Emily's Trackmaster 2. I'm going to use this as a reference to look off of to get all of her details. And James is going to watch too. It's time to do some more drawing. It's my turn. So, first thing you'll need is a nice pair of hands. This time, also, a pencil. I'm going to outline it with Sharpie. And then today, I'm going to use these colored pencils. They're called woodless colored pencils, so the whole thing is all colored pencil. There's no wood in it. I've never used these before, but we'll find out together. Okay, first and foremost, pencil. Going to look at Emily. Looking good. All right. Start off with just basic shapes. This time I'm going to make an ellipse. An ellipse is kind of like a circle, but it's a little bit squished together. And then I'll put her eyes on, a nose, and a smile. Eyebrows, pupils. How's that look? Looks pretty good. Okay, next we're gonna look at Emily's tank. That is going to come up and around, but then it has a little bit of a dip. Now remember, it's okay to make mistakes with pencil because we can always erase. So I'm going to just draw lightly to make it easier to erase if I make any mistakes. She has a nice tall smokestack, and then the rest of her boiler goes back. There's a small curve, and then there's the conductors area. Another thing to remember is that we're going for a cartoon version, so it doesn't have to look perfect. This is my version of Emily. Don't forget the big giant wheel fender for her big giant wheel. There's another wheel. There's another wheel. And then of course, for all the biffing and bashing, Emily needs to have bumpers. Looks like she has a little wheel on her bumper. Oh wow, see that? It's for extra wheel bumping, I guess. And this comes all the way down, straight across the wheel bumper. So, have to connect that. All right. There's Emily. That looks pretty good. Thank you, Emily, Trackmaster Emily. Don't forget about those. And then, of course, we'll need to do Emily's tender. Because she's a steam engine, she's got to have coal. And that just looks like a little something that comes back. Make a box out of it. And then inside of it is where all the coal is. This is called a sketch. I'm just sketching out where I want my lines to be. Emily's tender has 3 wheels. A little thing there, a little bit there. And then just like with James, I want to make her going fast down the track, so we'll put some lines. Okay, that's my pencil drawing. What do you think, James? Oh yeah, that looks pretty good, pretty good. Next, I'm going to use a Sharpie to outline. Remember, Sharpies are permanent, so try not to get it on anything except for the paper. This is where I want to take my time, draw my lines carefully, because I cannot erase Sharpie. Happy Emily. Hanging out on Sodor. Doing her chores. Emily doing it on Sodor. Maybe next time I'll work on a song. But this time I'm working on a drawing. Bumpers for all of your biffing and bashing. Bumper wheels in case you get caught up on some biffing or some bashing. I guess I'll draw some details on the wheels too. Let me look. Oh yeah, they have spokes. Okay. So the center would be here. The spokes come out from the middle. Same with this one. And this one. Gotta show the ribbing on the boiler. There's a line that goes back here. And the tender. Filled to the brim with some fresh coal. She's gonna be working all day on the lines of Sodor. A very useful engine, as Sir Topham Hatt would always say. Emily! That looks pretty good. Next step is going to be erasing all my pencil lines. So, I'll get a large pink eraser. Make sure to use this hand to hold the paper down so I don't rip it, tear it, or wrinkle it. Just gonna go around and erase all my pencil lines. And lightly wipe them away. Oop, forgot that part. Oh, forgot a little bit there too. Okay. Next, it's going to be colored pencils. The good thing about this color pencil set is that there's a variety of different colors. So, I want to get Emily green. This is green, but this is an Emily green. This one looks a little bit better, we think. That matches pretty good. Let's try it out. So she's got some green here, some green here. Most of her is green. Except for up front. Green is my favorite color. I love green grass, green leaves, green leaves, green. Let's see, next I'll do some black for this part around her face. What do you think, Emily? Oh yeah, looks good to me. Thanks, Emily. Just helping out. James is watching too. I like these pencils. Makes a nice, clean, crisp line. Good colors. The front of her, look, there's a little bit of brown here. It's kind of like a tan brown, so let's see if I can find a color for that. How's that look? Pretty good. But the front, look, sides are brown. But the front of the bumpers are red. So I'm gonna get a nice bright red for that one. What else is red? Ah, wheels. The front wheel is red, the back wheel is red. The middle wheel is the same color as her. It's green. My favorite color. I'll make it a little bit darker because it's underneath. Let's see, what else do we need, Emily? Oh, what about my face? Oh yeah, need to get some gray for your face. How about this gray? That looks pretty good. Color that in. A nice Emily gray. Just a few more little details, and I think we can say done. Of course, don't forget smokestack. There's gonna be a lot of smoke coming out here. Watch out, James. Huffing and puffing, chugging along on a train track. Maybe I'll draw some train track. That about does it. Peel this off. And here you have it. Emily. What do you think, Emily? Oh yeah, that looks really good. It looks just like me. James, what do you think? Oh yes, that looks very good. I like it a lot. Thanks, guys. Well, hope you all liked it. Thanks for tuning in and watching. And I'll see you next time.